Guys, everyone there?
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, hello.
Yes, awesome. Guys, we're back. So,
I had a question.
what was it?
I had a question for you, and the question is, now that you're done with Agarest Senki or Record of Agarest War 1, when will you play the next shittest game, which is going to be either Agarest Senki 0 or Hyperdimension Neptunium?
Oh, it's probably going to be Hyperdimension Neptunium. I can't take two Agarest games back to back. I can actually say that like right now, and say that I will be absolutely destroyed if I play both those two games.
I don't have my copy to let you borrow at the moment anyway.
No, that's good.
But I
because
do.
That
I think I have another game for you to play though.
if you say Cross Edge, I'll be really upset.
No. It's Trinity Universe.
Oh, Trinity Universe. I've heard a lot about that game, but I haven't heard. I just heard that it's called Trinity Universe. I don't know if that counts as a lot.
Oh man, I've heard so much, man. All I know about Trinity Universe is that it's called Trinity Universe.
Yeah.
Damn. No, it's fairly bad, but it's fairly fun.
Huh.
I say fun because like the characters are likeable.
Alright, fair enough. D-Blanks, have you got an echo on?
No.
Oh, okay.
Don't believe it's me.
Oh, Frost was just echoing for a second, that's all.
Wait, let me put my headphones in. That might be just like... but yeah, I've given you my copy of Hyperdimension Neptunium already, right?
Yeah. Get cracking on that sometime next week.
I want you to play that so you can experience like another fucking horrible game.
Or you could just take Vesperia off me.
Yeah, but
have fun with that.
Vesperia is actually a fun game. I'll be willing to play that, like, hands down.
Thing is that, like, Ben can take a lot of shit, so we just like should just give him shit.
I say that enough from you
Shit
guys.
on
as it is
shit
already,
on
man.
shit.
Like, allow
You're a
me.
terrible person.
Huh? Oh right, Angel's here.
I've been here for a while. I've just woken up. So.
Okay, cool, fair enough.
Another
Well,
day.
welcome to the stream,
I just
Angel.
woke up.
Hey. Right.
So
We were just talking about
Yeah.
just Agarest. I was doing basically the sum up to Agarest.
alright.
Actually, I didn't. It's so the UI, everything was bad. Like the music is bad by default, like, which is horrible. And one thing that,
No.
huh?
Karen.
The one thing that really annoyed me about the game is that the game frame skips on cutscenes, and the cutscene is just a picture and text.
You know what? Yeah, the game frame skipping in the forest is also kind of sick.
Any dungeon. It's just
That game was actually just too much. It was too much for me to handle, personally, anyway. I couldn't actually quite believe how bad it was at times.
The
So,
graphics were too high for the PS3.
yeah, it seemed so actually, to be honest. It was just like, yeah, man. Yeah, the graphics were bad too, thanks for reminding me.
But how do you fail in
Graphics.
such simple areas when for like a whole generation of PS2 JRPGs to at least look back on and think, alright, we should be like this.
I'm assuming that it's just that they were trying out the PS3, and they tried to play it extra safe. Well, by playing it extra safe, it just came out extra crap.
I don't
Or
know, if they
maybe-
played it extra safe, it wouldn't frame skip. If they were, what they did was they didn't give a shit. They were like, yeah, man, the PS3 you probably could handle it in it. Well, I didn't because they fucking don't know. What
I
to do.
did kind of find a way to kind of get around it, and I installed the game towards the end to try and help the loading times, which actually didn't help that much. But it frame skipped less, but it still frame skips.
Wait, so it frame skips because it's loading the fucking, it's loading the dungeon while it's, what? You know what? Like, I don't even know if what you're saying is true, but fuck this game.
What do you mean you don't know if what I'm saying is true?
What about, oh, man.
Does that mean if you had a solid state hard drive in your PS3, there would be no frame skip?
To be fair, it's like if I had a solid state like drive in my PS3, it probably won't even load the XMB. Let's be honest. After looking at like D-Blank's like latest issues with XSplit, like seriously, I think it's the least of the problems.
Couldn't handle my solid state drive for some reason.
It didn't. It got blown up. Right. I guess we should. Agarest aside, I can't really suggest ways of improving it, to be honest. at the end of the day, it was amazingly bad game. Storyline was okay, characters were okay, sound was horrible, user interface was rubbish. The battles were clunky, very slow, and the game is absolutely unplayable on the time limit with the animations on. So a simple 10-minute battle turns into a half-an-hour battle. Have I missed anything?
Not that I'm aware of.
It's slow. Battle animations are just not.
I had the requirements for the good ending.
Oh,
Not anything but a bad ending.
the requirements.
Yeah.
The requirements for the good ending is like it's ridiculous. Like I failed as soon as I came out of Generation 1. Like that's how like demanding it is. Like if it was a decent game, I would actually try again for like the good ending. But like, yeah, man, no plum ending for me. So it's alright.
Why not?
Yeah, because like I forced the justice in it, and like it didn't happen. I forced the justice, so it gave me a bad end. Sick. Too much. I guess we should move on to our next subject other than like Agarest. Me and Ravage are going to talk.
What is Agarest?
They will know what is Agarest, yeah.
No, this is an Agarest like stream. I thought this is all just gonna be about 2 hours worth of Agarest whining and bitching.
No.
I was looking forward to that.
I see. The thing is, I could only talk about so much of that game because, like, I guess I could kind of just bitch about everything. To be honest. What else is bad? The tutorials aren't really that great, and how you get better weapons and stuff like that, it doesn't really tell you. You could basically get up to generation 4 or 5-ish on the same strategy and not upgrade any of your weapons. The game is not very interactive at all, and like, as you can see, as you saw like from the stream earlier, like I benefit from doing one move, like one strategy, several variations of it, just wins me every fight.
But that's the thing with like most RPGs though.
Yeah,
I say one strategy, but the idea is keep your guys alive and you will win eventually.
yeah, but like you
okay?
could say that about any sort of game. Like you could play Batman Arkham Asylum and turn around and say, "Yeah, man, my strategy is to keep Batman alive." It means the same thing. It's just that there's no. It's like the game tries to give you all this stuff like to build your own strategy and give you like adaptations, but half the time when you need it, it's not available anyway. It's like, yeah, like you build this whole you use the right stage for the characters you use, you make the right formation, and when it comes to a boss fight, it gives you a special stage.
Fixed battlefield.
Yeah, fixed battlefield. So it's like, well, what's the point of the strategy? It's just there's a lot. That game is a lot of problems. That game is just it's a lot of problems. I can't say anything else on it. I want to say it could be worse, but I actually can't. Actually, no. It could be horrible because the characters could be completely dislikable and the story could be really bad. So imagine Cross Edge with Agarest's gameplay.
Oh, that game would be so. I don't even know where to start. That such
Thing
a
is,
bad
Cross Edge is
combination.
like I just can't. I borrowed Cross Edge from D Blanks, and I just can't play the game because the main character is awful. But that's it so far. I haven't been through that far in the game to like to bitch about anything else in the game. But just fucking hell, whoever made that main character, just he's dead.
Idea Factory, yeah.
Idea Factory, fuck Idea Factory, and they're fucking shit. Oh, but they made Trinity Universe, man. I think you should bring yourself in.
I do need to bring myself in, but I don't know what that game. All I know is like that game's called Trinity Universe, but I've heard bad things about it.
You might like. I'll say you might like Trinity Universe. Nah, you will not fucking like Trinity Universe.
Okay.
I found it fun until I completed it once, but that's sort of like most games. I found it quite fun.
If you find it fun, then that's at least it's got something going towards it.
Yeah, no, the characters are jokes, but that's it. If you know what I mean.
Oh, okay, cool, fair enough. I get what you mean. It's like Arton Lenko was like is it's not amazing, but it's good.
No, I think Artanelico is just kind of shit battle system wise.
It was very
Dude,
repetitive.
that is something where it's like, yeah, you only really have one tactic because let's face it,
Well, yeah, man.
you
Purge
only
party,
really
yeah.
need. Yeah, no, you just purge and then like rhythm game, then that's it.
Purge beat Mania like death.
Not beat Mania, fucking, it's only got one button. That's like Taiko no Tatsujin except every note is red.
So what?
Like,
so basically,
that game's battle system is fucking horrible, but at least the games has an interesting story, fairly interesting story.
Cosmos,
Two,
yeah.
a fairly interesting side things to do. That the Cosmosphere, etc. Things like that. Things like that are pretty cool.
It reminds me of like the good old thing that they like put on the internet. It's like, yeah, man, press square, purge, play rhythm game, question marks, profit, innit?
No. That game is a purge rhythm game. Fuck that game. Then you got Trinity Universe, and Trinity Universe isn't as bad as like happened to mention Neptunia, but it's still kind of shit. I say kind of, it's fairly shit.
Well, to be fair, I'd rather play all of those than Final Fantasy 13 too. So like, it's.
Would you play Agarest over Final Fantasy 13?
Yes, I would. I would play that game over Final Fantasy 13 and 13 too. I refuse to play either of those games.
You know what? Yeah, you should actually try. You should try Happen to Mention Neptunia, then I'll give you Trinity Universe after.
Alright, cool.
Happen to
I might
a lot
play.
of complaints
I might play Tales of Vesperia like PS3, like in between that though.
in between.
Yes.
You have to wash out the shit that you just got stuffed down your throat, yeah?
Yeah. I'm still fuming at time. I'm still fuming about the Hildegard thing, like in Generation 4 and Agarest. Like that hurt me hard because I actually like the character. It was,
What Plum, man?
The Plum's alright though.
Plum
I don't mind Plum. I think Plum's cool. It's just that.
Oh, I'm saying Plum is sick, man. The game's that generation's alright because you got Plum in it.
Yeah, but like it's what they did to Hildegard, isn't it? No, you get Plum the generation before that. Actually, I think you get her in Generation 3.
Yes.
Yes, you
And
get.
she still looks like a lolly throughout the whole game.
It's due
Yeah,
to her
but like
race or
anime, how did
something.
it work?
Yeah, something like that. It's due to a race or something like that. I can't remember. It's.
Hey, look, man. When you're looking on playing Happen to Mention, like, yeah, do stream because like I want you like that game is just as bad as Agarest. Some people say it's worse. I say it's worse. Some people say it's slightly better than Agarest. Like even though
If
that game
it's,
is fucking awful.
I'd rather I'd prefer it to be monotonous than like what we normally get.
Oh, you mean like Agarest?
Yeah. Thing is, I don't mind monotonous and grinding, but Agarest is just.
No, this is why that game is really horrible when it comes to grinding. Is mainly because you have no idea what you're actually grinding.
Seriously. That. Wow, that is bad. I think Frost.
Yeah, you have
oh,
what?
Frost. I thought you just came off for a second.
Yeah, it's just like you don't really know what you're grinding. You're just doing dungeons because, and that's where I got like lost in the game.
To be fair, I used to play Champions of Norrath, and that used to be exactly the same thing, so it's not too bad.
You're still playing games like that. You're playing Phantasy Star Online too, man.
Oh, we'll get to that in a minute. Don't worry. Like I've got a whole load of stuff to say about that game. So, I'll get to that soon enough.
Yeah, like you love Happy Mission Neptunia. I mean, it's so monotonous that you don't even need to use items yourself.
That's bad. As long as I can play it with one button and just like surf the internet with the other, it's fine. I don't care. It's all good.
You just hit a battle and just X. Seriously.
Is it just X repeatedly, right?
It's once you hit a certain level, you get through a lot of the game by just pressing X.
Oh really? Oh, okay,
yeah,
fair enough.
should break it.
It reminds me of like it just reminds me of like when I was at your house watching Yuri Yuri. I'd rather just sit there and play Phantasy Star and just roll constantly. It'd be more entertaining.
What you? Oh no, don't cast you. I think I might have to leave the school. You know what? See you guys there.
Yeah, allow forces loyalty, man.
Right, I think we should go to the next subject of like Fantasy Star Online 2, since that's been like the current thing that everyone's sort of been playing, except for EVE Online, because I know like Angel and Spectre
Spectre has picked it up.
yeah, it's picked up. Just
Prepared for their life to be somewhat
Assholes.
ruined.
yeah, they just want
Yep.
to screw over other
Yeah.
people.
I got time to waste.
You got time to waste, but no money.
That's what happens
Exactly.
when you live in the middle of nowhere, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you see, the crop this year wasn't that good.
That's so fucking sick.
Well, right. I know Angel's been playing Force.
Like a boss, yeah.
Yeah, like a boss. Like Ravage C and D Blanks has been playing Hunter, as far as I'm aware. And so's Lord Spectre.
Yep.
Lord Spectre's like, he's like, yeah, man. Like Hunter is actually quite sick. Like, and I think I'm the only one out of all of us that's playing Ranger actually. So.
I was gonna play Ranger when we started the game, but when you told me what they're like, I was just like, no.
Yeah, that was my sort of thing. If you didn't tell me how bad Ranger was, I would have probably played Ranger.
See, the funny thing is that yeah, man, it's like yeah, like Ray was saying like Ranger's bad, like it's probably not true, but there's Ranger is not only Ranger is bad because everything that it was capable of doing at the start, no matter what Fantasy Star game it was, has been stripped away of it, and
Yeah.
it's like a lot of the core stuff that in for different classes, for example. In the old Fantasy Star games, hunters couldn't block. In portable, they made it so you could block, and hunters kept that over, which I could understand, because basically it helps a hunter do his job. Blah blah blah. It's basically a good thing, regardless of how you see it.
Yeah.
The problem is with and forces, obviously they could charge spells now, they could do all this other stuff, blah blah blah. It's not great, but it makes it feel like they've got a bit of variety to it, and they've got a ton of different techs, and they could melee with a weapon now, which they couldn't do with in the portable games or in Universe. So it feels like they've got flexibility, and the whole cards thing where you could like throw the card, then you could cast the spell from it is like so sick.
Oh, what? You can? Oh my god, that sounds amazing.
And
That'd be fun.
then Rangers kind of just got nothing, sort of thing. It's like
It's got a weak shot though.
Weak
Yeah.
shot and challenge shot, which is how many percent?
It's
at level 1?
1%. Yes, I know. Thanks, guys, for keep reminding me. It's 1%.
That is seriously
How
bad.
can you forget though? It's just like so bad.
It's so
The problem is with Ranger is that it's normally with Ranger is quite flexible. You have a good degree of guns to use, so they're versatile in dealing with crowd control and sorting out like helping lock down enemies for like the hunters to just completely destroy them and rip them apart. And
Yeah.
even defensive wise, they never had that much, but they're basically their weapons, what they're able to do, compensated for it. The problem I feel is with Ranger in like PSO2 is that they're so stripped down. Like traps, you have to learn the ability to use traps, even if it was a race specific ability. I would take it, even if I played a human ranger. But I played cast male ranger, and for you having the need to learn how to use traps, I think is an absolute joke. Saying that traps are like rubbish in general anyway, so whatever in it. So, and it feels
But
like
they were fantastic back in Universe.
yeah, exactly. They were amazing in Universe. I played Pro Transer in Universe. I know about good traps. Like, yeah, man, version 1 Pro Transer. With that
Christ.
900 like maxed out HP, sick. Then it just kind of went down like a bad plane crash, I guess. It was pretty horrible. It's
GG's.
yeah, it was. It's like I remember using flash grenades in like the closed beta, and all it did was just made enemies angry and chase after me. It was actually pretty sick. Like these are supposed to stun enemies. I was like, alright then, cool. Lob. And like 4 enemies and a dragon ended up chasing me for about 2.5 minutes. So, what can I say? I actually don't have enough don't have enough SP points to get traps at the moment, because I've just been pumping all of my points into weak shot, since Jellan shot is basically like,
It's completely crap.
yeah, they've nerfed it to the point where it's like it's only useful when you have it at level 10, and because at level 10 it has a 10%, it's a 10% damage reduction, and only 60 seconds cooldown time, which is pretty good. But you have to get it to level 10 to get it that good, which is the problem.
So you've got a nice bit of work ahead of you.
If I get that far, to be honest. It's like I'm pumping all of my points into weak shot because weak shot is the only ability worth using. It's like standing sniper. I was hoping that would be good, so I could play like a stationary on-point sniper. But the problem with that is that with a on-point sniper, oh, god damn it, it keeps lowering my mic levels and it's really annoying. I might have to see if like Skype is messing with my settings.
It probably might be Skype.
That's why I said in the first place. I know it's there by default.
Ay. Such an annoying thing.
But that's Skype.
Right, there we go. That's it. It has been messing with my settings, and it should be a lot better now. There we go. I am now pleased.
Good.
It does sound a lot louder.
Oh, thank you. On stream it probably sounds like rubbish, to be fair, but whatever, I guess. I've just pumped it up.
It couldn't have been as bad as the echo that I was getting earlier.
You was getting echo earlier.
Yeah, well, you were echoing on the stream.
Oh yes, because I accidentally clicked something that I shouldn't have.
Oh, you idiot.
I understand.
Painful.
I deserve the hate, so thanks. I appreciate it. What else about Rangers? Yeah, like
5-minute cooldown on weak shot.
yeah, man, like that. It's actually like 4.5. When I first saw it, I thought it actually said like 500 seconds, and I just got absolutely, I went absolutely like ape shit. Yeah, man, 500 seconds cooldown time. What?
Because it's incredibly necessary.
Yeah, indeed. But as far as I'm concerned, like it's not really about that anymore. It's like as far as I'm concerned, the only useful ability is weak shot. Standing snipe only gives 5% damage increase while standing at max level. So
Beast.
yeah, man, 5%. 5% when in a game where you hardly stand. Keep in mind.
Yeah, it's crap.
Yeah, it's useless. But yeah, man, like Ranger is only good for weak shots. Ravage C keeps like letting me know, so which I completely and totally understand.
Hey, you get gel shot later, so
Nah, Jellan shot is useless. Like seriously, if if an enemy one shots you, like, and someone Jellan shots it and it doesn't one shot you, you're gonna die when you get back up anyway. So it's alright. So fundamentally, it
trying
doesn't
to make
mean
you
anything.
feel better.
No, there's nothing that can make me feel better. Like, maybe it's because I'm spoilt from playing Portable 2 and Infinity, and online I'm too used to having options, which sounds really weird. But in this game, it doesn't feel like I have that many options.
See, I think that is what they're trying to do, is like just give people less options to make themselves work harder, innit?
Yeah, but like hunters have got like guards, and they have perfect guard like as standard. And if they really wanted to strip like the classes down, forces wouldn't be able to charge off the bat, hunters wouldn't be able to do perfect guard off the bat, and just various stuff like that. It's just, and the whole nerf to like the launcher explosion thing. I know everyone was crying out saying, yeah, launchers are too powerful and stuff like that, but they've kind of just like now launchers aren't really
Anything?
they're good, but because of the splash damage reduction, it makes them less about crowd control, and basically you have to have the enemies in a really narrow position, in a quite a narrow position to get it to work. Like, and by doing, the thing is, when you use launcher and you miss, it leaves you so open for attack because you just hang there, and the recovery is actually quite long, and the rolling cancel frames is quite late. So you do take a big risk of using it, especially quite close up. So, and it makes the launcher seem more like a sniper's weapon because it's a lot more accurate at long range when you're not in over the shoulder mode than rifles. Rifles are amazingly inaccurate, like in normal mode, at anything past close range.
Bloody hell.
It's like when it's in third person, it's actually really damn accurate. It's like you could hit stuff that you can't even see. But
Well, it's because you're controlling the crosshair, innit? So
yes, that's true.
so
But
it's obviously going to be more accurate than putting it in first person view.
it's in normal view. It's kind of like, oh, it's like the best PA I think for Ranger is like for rifle is the shotgun one because it causes hard knockdown and it does a ton load of damage. But yeah, it's just very limited in possibilities. Like, I'll keep going with it until the subclasses come out and see if Pro Trans gets announced. Then I'm gonna be like, yeah, fuck everyone and just play. Like, yeah, man, Pro Trans are sick.
Oh, fuck Pro Transfer, man.
No, Pro Trans is amazing. That game is top tier. No, Pro Trans have made Universe top tier. Like, seriously.
Oh, Pro Transfer just broke the damn game.
Yes, only in version 2 though. In version 1, like, they were cack. Like, please understand that.
Oh no, they were absolute and utter garbage in version 1.
Yeah, but I had fun. There was nothing better than being the only person in the team that could, like, inflict virus in the Savaltus.
Oh, sick.
Alright guys, hold on a second.
Alright.
Okay.
Sorry about that, guys. I just there was an order for chocolate, so
Oh. Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
everyone's like, yeah. My brother's like, yeah, man. I'm in Tesco's. What do you want? I'm like, minstrels, please. So
Chocolates.
yeah, man. I should really have
Chocolates
a.
seem to save everything.
No, indeed. I might have like an apple later on as well. Got to keep myself healthy, I guess.
Yeah. Apple and menstrual.
Yeah, apple and
Just
minstrels,
had
man.
two massive burgers.
You're so unhealthy, Commander Nippon, man.
I'm Scottish, what do you expect?
Bro, you said it, not me, boy.
I say it all the time.
Okay, that's good because I'm not taking any responsibility for that. Like, put a disclaimer in and everything. But basically, that's how I feel about Ranger at the moment. So, like, I'm gonna ask Ravage, like, what do you feel about Hunter?
But Hunter's alright, man. You know, you do bare damage. Like, especially if you go with like a really offensive setup, the Fury stat and things like that, and the tree or the skill tree, whatever. But like, compare it to Ranger, and it's just hilarious. It honestly is hilarious. If someone says they're playing Ranger, you probably look at them funny, just like, no, what are you really gonna play? Oh, Ranger. Wait, you mean Force, right? No, I mean Ranger. What?
You mean warrior with a gun?
The hell are you on it? Yeah. Yeah. That'd actually be better than Ranger. You'd probably do more damage. It's just like so bad.
You guys are so going in.
And you know what's funny is I have a Ranger NPC with me right now, and he did a weak shot twice in a row. I mean, come on. If he's going to do it twice in a row for me, why the fuck do I need a Ranger to do it once every 4.5 minutes or whatever it is? So shit.
I don't. He gets because like NPCs get high maximum level like weak shot. Well, weak shot is only like level 2 anyway.
Doesn't their max level weak shot do more damage than your weak shot though?
I don't think so. I think the duration is longer, and the cooldown time is like half. And yeah, you
Right.
could apply it 4 times as well.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, like weak shot is like really godly. It's just that everything else about range is just absolute cack.
Yeah, but like it just makes player rangers seem pointless. I mean, like if you're a ranger on your team, you get the NPC one, isn't it? Because they're there.
A lot more viable.
Well better.
Yeah.
They're higher up the tier list anyway.
Basically, you're getting completely replaced.
Yeah, I know that every time Ravage like partners with me, he's like, yeah man, I'd rather have an NPC along. The only reason like Rail is like good for is like for lols, in it. So
Yeah, man.
I totally understand, dude. Like,
It's
it's how I used to feel about Fantasy Star Universe, like Guntecker.
yeah.
I was like, yeah man.
Guntecker was sick.
Yeah, but version 1 Guntecker was probably just as bad as like version 1 Pro Trans are. If anything, their saving grace was the fact that they could heal themselves while Pro Transer couldn't. And had S rank twin handguns. So
I'm just glad you're not taking it hard, man. You know, I'm just saying it how it is, man.
well, what can I possibly say in it? It doesn't matter what I say because like, everyone's gonna be like, yeah man, weak shot. So it's like it really doesn't make a difference.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter, I guess. I'm trying to still like play the game, but it's really uninspiring. This is the very first Fantasy Star where I've started the game and not felt inspired by it at all, and it doesn't inspire me to do anything creative because I only have 2 weapons. It's like by the time I'm like level 20 on like Fantasy Star like online, I've got a saber, a glaive, a photon launcher, pair of met guns.
Photon launcher, I don't think that far.
Yeah, photon
Photon
launcher,
launcher.
hard mode mines, level 30.
On which one's PSO 1?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sick.
Oh yeah, you finish it like level 20.
Yeah.
Normal mode.
You can probably get to mines around level 25. And it's like, usually, in fact, online, like, where I am in online 2 and in online 1, I'll have like 7 to 8 different weapons to choose from. In universe, like, where I am now, I'll have 7 to 8 weapons to choose from, and now I've really got 2.
2 weak shots, yeah.
Now I wish it was 2 weak shots. It's more like weak shot and like a grenade thing.
No, I mean, like, I want to know what's going on right now in my game.
Okay, fair enough. Kind of shows like, alright, safe. That's gonna put me down forever. Actually, I feel bad now. But yeah, the way like Sega's been dealing with like online too, I can't really complain. I'm not Japanese, so it's not really aimed for me. So all I could just hope is that the American servers are updated when they if they get them.
Or stay like how long behind?
Let's not go into this because like it's not really somewhere I want to go to right now. But hopefully Sega doesn't doesn't shit on their own servers. So yeah, I thought it must be really hard work to troll your own servers like that. But if you're Sega, it's not hard. And I can't even blame Sega of America. It's bad of me to say. I should really blame Sega of Japan. So whatever, I guess. But I know Angel's been playing Force. If he's still there. Angel,
Yeah, I'm still here.
how did you find Force?
They're quite interesting. I'm not too big a fan of the Talises. Even though it sort of gives you the range advantage. It seems a bit fiddly to use.
Okay, so just spare. It sounds inconvenient more than anything else.
Yeah, if I had a controller, a used controller, it'd probably be easier to use. But I prefer using the keyboard and mouse for Force because it feels better for them.
Well, natural.
Yeah, because I use the subpilot as well, so I have spells on that, so I can quickly access them.
Oh, okay.
Like whatever the power up spell is.
What, shifter or D-bang?
Shifter.
That's it.
Shifter's bomb. But
Just has always been bomb.
yeah, man, it was
They-
Hmm?
They seem to have good damage. Like the charging the spells. I haven't played many fantasy spells, so I can't actually remember. And you say that the charging's new, so
Yeah, they haven't. Charging is definitely new. They haven't had it in the old. They never had it in the old games.
The charging, I thought they had charging in online. They never had it in Universe.
No, they never had it in online.
No.
Odd.
The best thing about online was that you could cast weaponless and it boosted your casting speed. That was
I remember
sick.
that.
Yeah, man. Like rage healing is like the best in that game. But yeah, sounds for forces and hunters are pretty good. Rangers have got a bit to work on. So
yeah.
Hunters just mostly smash, smash, smash. You win or you lose.
to be fair, you don't lose if you can block.
There's no
Yeah,
such thing
you
as
just-
lose with Hunter.
Yeah.
It's just attack, 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 mostly.
It's like if you die, it's like a minor inconvenience.
Yeah, exactly.
You just get up more angry than before.
That was the worst angry shout I've ever done.
I think the reason hunters and forces are good is because they don't rely on the skill tree to give them stuff, whereas the ranger does.
That's a good point, actually. That's
Mm.
a very good point. Because like I've actually like not really thought about it in that way, that rangers have to rely so heavily on the skill tree. But it's really weird because like other than weak shot, there's nothing I want to put my skills into.
Because there's nothing else to put your skill points into.
Yeah, that's true as well. I want to get flash grenades just to attract more aggro, just to see what that's like. I'll just use it on everything. I'd like use it on bosses, I'd use it on normal enemies, I'd use it on crates, I'd use it on gates, I'd use it on telepipes, I'd use it on
You
other
s-
items.
And you still wouldn't get aggro because the Hunter would be doing more damage.
Yeah, I'd use it on myself and see what happens. I'll probably blind myself or whatever. Hmm.
I'm actually just reading up on what's happening with Phantasy Star Universe right now.
Oh, the 360 servers are closing down in September.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was just like, this is,
you shouldn't be too
I spent
surprised.
so many hours on that game.
I don't know why. I was able to play that game for free for a while, like a few years.
It's probably because of all the events that they had going on. They usually they put it up for free.
Yeah, because they kept botching the updates up. That's why.
Yeah, true.
Like, well, to be fair, my server's been dead for like almost a year, just a year now. So yeah, and they've. I remember the time where they had the era. I can't remember what it was. I think it was the era 63 or something like that. But basically, what they did is that their billing servers went down, so
Oh yeah.
they charged everyone, then kicked everybody off.
Classic Sega.
Yeah, it was actually quite beautiful to watch. And the funny thing was that there was a bit of a loophole to this problem, is that anyone that had a reoccurring subscription, like it, direct debit, every month, would get kicked off, and it wouldn't read them as subscribed. But people that have just bought the 60-day one, it worked for them.
Wow.
Yeah, that just sounds like classic Sega.
Absolutely
I'm glad
immense.
I'm glad I never need to pay a penny for the PC PS2 servers.
Well, I paid a lot. I put a lot of money into that. And don't get.
Put a lot
Hmm?
put a lot into the 360 servers, and I mean a fair lot.
I would never play the 360 servers because I would never have a 360. So
This was back in the day when I had nothing but a 360.
oh, okay, cool. Well, no PC gaming for you, yeah.
I had my PC, but it was just like it was a pile of shit.
Okay, cool. Fair enough. I totally understand.
just like my PC is now, it's just a pile of shit. But it can actually run PSO2, so it's all good.
PSO2 can run on any machine. Shaders off,
Yeah.
that thing runs on anything. It's like hell. I
You're
could,
not even.
Hmm?
You don't have a graphics card.
No, I don't have a graphics card and I could play it with the shaders on. Like I'm so sick.
See, I can play it with a 64 meg graphics card. Is that bad?
Yeah, but at least you've got a graphics card. Like I have nothing. Like if you look around my PC, it's just blank.
Well, you do have a graphics card, it just doesn't want to work.
Well, actually no, I don't have a graphics card at all. I have to use inbuilt onboard graphics, which is
Oh, you did have a graphics card.
No.
You said if you put a graphics card in your machine and ran exploit, it would conflict and just go, no, bruv.
no. It's basically the problem is that the black magic takes up so much bandwidth that if I plug in a graphics card in, it's gonna be like nah, and like my black magic will just not work.
Just maybe a power supply problem.
It's not a power supply, it's the power bandwidth on the motherboard, because the motherboard can only take so much. And basically, if I put the graphics card and the black magic in at the same time, they will basically there won't be enough power on the motherboard for both things to work. And
Yep.
the black magic takes a lot of power just to be recognized. So yeah, it's not such a good idea. Would I advise it? Not really, but I don't care. PSO2 is the only PC game I'm interested in anyway. Especially like, after what Ravage told me about EVE Online.
EVE Online. Oh, I hate that game.
EVE Online is like it's for trolls.
It's hilarious.
It's just for people who have no life. Seriously,
Oh.
it is.
Right, no comment. I'm not even gonna
No
go
comment
there.
on that.
I don't want to be that guy. But yeah. I guess with PSO, it's more of a case of definitely playable, definitely fun, but it's got a lot of stuff to work out. So I also think they should expand the server capacity, because it's really hard to get onto now. So
Yeah.
That's because it's now, like, officially released, isn't it? Not?
yeah, but it's like it's so busy that between 9 o'clock to about 5 o'clock our time, you're basically unable to get on.
Yep.
So guess you could take of it what you will. But
Just probably give it another month or so and they'll expand.
yeah, I guess it's just a case of can I wait that long? Can Weak Shot hold me until like next month?
A weak shot. You'll do fine with weak shot.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like I use Weak Shot and it's like, yeah, my job's over. My job is over for about 3.5 minutes.
Okay, Rokon, you can go sit in the corner now. We don't need you.
Yeah, let the big boys handle it from here. Yeah, and you can't even like protest about it. You kind of have to go, okay.
So yeah, let us know in like 4 minutes and a half or whatever, and then we'll call you back in.
And you just get scolded at if you miss as well. It's just not nice. It's not nice at all. Right, I think we've covered all the topics for today.
All right.
Hold on. We have someone new, but my Skype is getting in the way.
It's Hex, isn't it?
Oh, it's Hex. Well, Hex is like join the call, which is actually really weird for him. Actually, I don't really expect him to join the Skype call, especially when you're talking about Agarest. But well,
Oh
Agarest.
shit, Agarest? Man, I'm out.
Oh, right, Hex then just brought himself in. Yeah, we were talking about Agarest and Phantasy Star basically. Don't worry, we wasn't touching on like Persona 4. Like we were gonna leave that to you.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Alright. Well, call me when you start talking about games, yeah?
Well, what other games are you thinking of? Yeah.
So Hex sounds a bit like Blood Edge, a bit.
What games you thinking
No
of, Hex?
offense to Blooded.
What games you thinking of, Hex?
I'm playing Dead Space 2 right now, actually, which is pretty good.
What?
Oh wow,
Raw.
bad games.
Well, Dead Space 2 is better than Agarest.
That's not saying much, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
That's not hard.
So you're pretty much saying that Dead Space 2 is really bad then. If you're comparing it to Agarest, then there's something wrong here.
If you compare any game to Agarest or something.
Well, I've still got Happy Dimension Neptunius to tackle, so fun.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, have fun with that.
I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that.
But unlike Agarest, the characters are likable in that game.
No, but I actually like the characters in Agarest, where that's where you're wrong.
The fourth generation character in a dickhead.
No, but he's a dickhead out of how many characters?
Yeah. Neptunia. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Like, how can you hate Neptunia? You can't.
No, but you must understand, it's like my perception of like what's interesting and what's not is the completely reverse of what you and Frost is like.
Yeah, but Frost likes shit like Dog Days, and he won't.
Oh,
He says he likes shit like that, yeah, and then like Amicha and Co, shit like that. I admit I like shit like that. He says he doesn't like it, even though he likes shit shows it.
Yeah, but I'm the first one to say that Yuri is crap.
Exactly. It's just like
anything lolly related for Frost is like win for him, innit?
Plum ending, innit?
Yeah, plumbing.
Right. I don't even think I want to watch anime this season. I'm just gonna read Two Love Root Darkness and just like keep it at that. Actually, speaking of like anime, is High School DxD supposed to have its second season?
not this season.
Yeah.
No, not this season.
Annoying. Oh well. I tried. I tried with Agarest, but at the end of the day, the game's rubbish, and Ranger's rubbish, and that's basically sums up today.
Talking about Rangers, best class.
Say again, Ravage.
Talking about my Rangers, the best.
Stop playing with your NPCs and play with real people. You then understand. I might actually come on Fantasy Star Online now, actually.
Go for it, I'm on there.
Alright, cool. I think this sums up today's cussing. Apparently we made ourselves famous doing this, just to let you guys know.
But that's some fucking skirmish logic, innit?
No, we were actually famous. No, don't worry, like, heard it first, did it?
Yeah, man.
Right, guys, I think, I should call it quits. So I'll upload this to YouTube, actually, it'll be a pretty good laugh.
Sounds
That wasn't a pretty good laugh.
Huh?
No.
No, it wasn't, no.
That laugh was pretty, like,
Low tier, yeah.
okay laugh.
Okay, I'm gonna end like today on like a final note. I played Arcana Heart 3 with Lord Spectre yesterday. Right, and
He blow you up.
no, he double perfected me basically. Right. Here's the thing. I was on my last 10% of health and I tried to burst 6 times. Right? And it for some reason it didn't burst. And I was like, my execution can't be that crap. Like, how can I not be able to burst 6 times? That's stupid. I've burst by accident before. This doesn't make sense. And just before I got hit, just before the last hit hit me, I paused the game, went to button configuration and saw that my E button was blacked out.
Oh.
Wow.
And I unpaused it all to hear it, perfect! So I was alright, cool. So, at that point I was like, GG's, like, I can't play fighting games anymore.
Hey, man. Just get on the new one, innit? Persona 4, man.
I haven't played it yet.
Everyone getting on the boat.
Yeah, I'm saying get on it anyway.
Yeah, but I can't like buy it because it might be region locked in it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you'll find out like later this month, and we'll say, well, it's region free, or oh, it's region locked.
Just
Then you'll know.
import Anarchy Reigns.
I might have to do
Max
that actually.
Anarchy.
Like it might not be about Persona anymore.
Is Anarchy Reigns the same game as Max Anarchy? Is it just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay?
Different names in Japan and
Alright, okay.
Deathball looks so sick.
Deathball. Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? 5 versus 5. fight balling match.
Yeah.
And you got free for all. No, I think like me and Ravage might have to play that game because like
I'm definitely picking that game up with.
Yeah, man.
that game seems quite unblockable. Speaking of unblockable games, it's like I think me and Ravage should play Dust 514.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, play Eve. Innit?
No, I'm not playing Eve. I'll play Dust 514. Anyway, off
Which is
topic.
essentially Eve.
I guess. Well, right, guys. We should just well, I'll cut off the stream here because like we've talked enough crap.
I thought you'd stopped streaming ages ago.
No. I was still going. Like my final thought, like just carried on into Eve. So yeah.
That's a shit final thought, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Real disappointed.
Yeah. No, my final
On that
thought.
bombshell.
But basically, my advice to everyone is always make sure you check your buttons before you play fighting games, or you just won't be able to burst.
But that's
Innit?
sound advice as any.
Yeah, but like I was dumb enough to check my buttons and not test them after.
Oh, I was the same at Persona against X.
Yeah, but
I
like
ended up going in without a week, my week Persona, so I couldn't have burst.
sick. This game's too
Beat.
much. Right. Okay. Time to end the stream. Everyone that's listening, we'll catch you later some other time when we've got another game to cuss about anyway.